Welcome back everyone to another episode of Matt and Jess Off Grid. We're just out walking the dogs on a little local bushwalk. Thought we might record a video, a bit of a who are we, what we're doing and what our channel is about. So far the channel's just been about building our four-wheel drive motorhome, but soon that will change. Once we get the camper actually built, we'll be out exploring the country and doing the lap around Australia.
We decided rather than waiting till we're old, why not do it now? There's always we'll do it then, or we do it then, so.
I've wanted to travel Australia since I was 18. I was going to buy a bus back when I was 18, but never got round to it. There was always an excuse not to do it, put it off. Now I'm almost 36, so I've been pretty much dreaming about doing it for longer than I haven't at this point.
And I grew up four-wheel driving and touring Australia in a four-wheel drive club, and just always wanted to do it more. Go back to the places that I went as a kid and like piece together those memories that I have.
We have done a fair bit of camping, four-wheel driving in the past, but it's really only been short trips, long weekends here and there, maybe a week at most. You don't really have the time on a long weekend to get across to Western Australia or up to Northern Territory, so there's plenty of places in Australia we haven't been. That's the plan for the following year once the truck is built and finished.
Explore, have fun, take some time off of working and just be young and free.
Young's a bit of a stretch, but
we're still young at heart.
free is a good description for it. Free of bills, free of adulting.
Yes, free of adulting. That is the perfect description of what we're aiming for.
We just want to get out there and explore the country and get to see all the things and do it all before we get old, while we can still do like what we're doing now. We want to do all the hiking trails, climb to the top of all the mountains.
Do what we're doing now as I'm climbing up hills.
A little local track. Good spot to come bring the dogs. Do we need an introduction for these two hounds? And here is the other two parts of the family. We have Tilly, aka Turbo, the fastest dog in the West. And then we have Harper, aka Tangles, because she can't walk in a straight line and is forever tangling us when we're walking.
Tripping over all the time.
Tilly's sole purpose in life is to go fast. Harper's sole purpose in life is to chase a ball. She is 100% addicted, obsessed with fetch. You going that way?
Where are you going?
And you're going that way.
Go on.
Down we go. What a view, huh? Pretty impressive. And where were we? A little bit about ourselves.
I'm a go with the flow. You're a go person. Always go, go, go. And I am...
Yeah,
let me just chill and relax a bit so we balance each other out. He encourages me to get out and do things, and I make him just stop and take a breath every now and then.
Breathing's for suckers. A lot of people would probably think we are the complete opposites, which in a lot of ways we are. I think that's probably why we work. Why are we building a four-wheel drive motorhome? So far on the channel, that's all you will have seen. We are building a four-wheel drive motorhome so we can travel the country and see all the places that we've ever wanted to see.
And we wanted something different to do it in. We've both grown up four-wheel driving and being in a typical, like a patrol and things like that. We had our own GQ patrol.
I'm not one for doing things the easy way or the normal way.
And we didn't want to tow a caravan.
Caravans are boring. Caravans are for old people.
Boring and limiting.
Our parents will love that. Yeah. Caravans are for old people. We looked at all the options. You could travel the country in a Nissan Patrol or in a Troopy or something like that. We did actually own a four-wheel drive van in the past, a Mitsubishi Delica. That was pretty cool. Awesome for the weekend trips, but just not enough space for an extended long trip. You do need a certain amount of things for a long trip.
I think for me it was, I've grown up four-wheel driving since I think my first camping trip I was 3 months old. Mum and Dad took me out, so I've done lots. But I don't know, we may only be young and in our 30s, but if I'm going away for a whole year, I want some comforts, creature comforts, a proper bed, a shower and toilet, and not get too homesick rather than just living out the back of a four-wheel drive constantly.
Because we're into running, hiking, and sort of outdoor activities, we'll tend to get pretty hot and sweaty, and a shower at the end of the day is pretty nice after a long run. How did we get to this point is probably another good question to be answered.
Yes.
We just recently sold our house. A few years back, I built our own house. We had a very nice house.
A very, very nice house.
It was a shame to see it go.
We miss it a lot, but the sacrifice of getting to tour and see more of Australia
It was
is
just-
worth it. I think the memories we're going to have.
Me being self-employed makes it very difficult to go on extended holidays, so it just wasn't feasible for us to keep the house and to be able to do a trip like this. So we decided to sell the house, buy the truck, and we'll just worry about all that stuff later. So we don't really have a plan for what comes after.
We'll work it out. We always work it out.
Let's continue this walk and we'll keep chatting.
If we can, we're just about to hit the steep section. This is how I get up hills. I take Turbo Dog.
This is the equivalent of an e-bike for walking. You know, Tilly is the motor. She gives a good level of assistance. Did you have her on turbo mode or eco mode?
P mode now.
On P mode. Yeah, this track gets pretty steep here. Oh, another view check.
Yeah. Hey, good gear. Heart rate's up now.
It's alright, I'm filming in case you fall over. I'm not here to help, I'm just here to laugh. I'm here to provide the internet with entertainment.
It's alright. I'm usually the one to laugh at him when anything goes wrong.
Come on, you take it.
This way!
We've had a few four-wheel drives over the years. I started out with a little Subaru L-Series wagon. Not like the modern day Subarus, the old Subarus were actual proper four-wheel drive. That took me to some pretty cool places and got me into four-wheel driving. I then upgraded from that to a Nissan Patrol GQ short wheelbase, which I spent far too much money and time modifying, braking, fixing, repairing, more modifying, more braking, and lots of four-wheel driving. Lots of fun.
Lots of fun. The GQ Patrol will get you anywhere.
We've both got a soft spot for GQ Patrols, and no doubt we'll get another one in the future. What happened to the Patrol? Well,
Why is this not our first proper full drive build? Why have we built a full drive before?
you see,
Someone didn't listen when the missus said no.
as far as a GQ Patrol will go,
They don't go very far when they're on their side.
no. I did manage to roll the GQ Patrol on its side up in the high country one year on I think it might have been a cup weekend trip. From there, I decided to pull apart the whole car, convert it to a ute. I bought a rolling coil cab ute, took the body off the chassis, put it onto the short wheelbase chassis, kept all my running gear, drivetrain and everything, and then made a pretty damn cool little short wheelbase ute. I never really thought I would sell that.
But then Matt decided he wanted to build a house. So we built a house.
Yes. we
And
did.
now we decided we want to combine the two and build a house and a full drive at the same time.
So we now want to build a four-wheel drive house. That is the plan.
Yes.
We're combining the two. So I'm a carpenter. I build houses for a living. We're both passionate four-wheel drivers. We thought we'd combine the two and build a four-wheel drive house. How is the trip going to work, being that we have two little rats disguised as dogs? Yeah, it can be difficult travelling with dogs.
I think it'll be a combination of leaving the dogs at home with mum and dad. And there's also dog sitters.
I thought you were going to say there's also Luke.
There's also Luke, my brother.
Don't think you're getting out of this.
Yes, my brother Luke. But there's also dog sitters around Australia for all of your main big touristy places. If there's just like a one-day thing you want to go to and a town is nearby, go see a fancy waterfall or whatever. A lot of towns, if you go to the information centres, they can give you details about local pet sitters. And then we can book Tilly and Harper for a day.
Yep.
There's quite a few options. Rather than doing a complete lap, we'll probably just like go out to places, come back to home base, my parents' place, where we can leave Tilly and Harps with mum and dad, and then we'll go off again to national parks and stuff.
Everyone just assumes when you travel Australia that you have to do one complete loop. I really like the internal parts of Australia, all through the deserts and everything, so I think our map of our trip will look more something like this, opposed to this, and we'll
I'm trying not to fall over.
go throughout pretty much everywhere. We want to do Simpson Desert, we want to do the Canning Stock route, we want to do the Amberdell Highway, all the most remote tracks of Australia. That's another reason why we didn't want a caravan. We're going to take our truck to places that caravans just can't go. We want to be able to cruise along, and if you see a cool track, just go down it and don't have to worry about whether we can turn around a 14-metre combination of car and caravan.
Whoa, where are we going here?
When is the truck going to be finished? And when are we leaving on the trip? And my answer to that is it'll be finished when it's finished. Ideally, it would have been finished by now, but
Ideally, we were going to leave before Christmas Bean.
we wanted to leave before winter because we didn't want to spend another winter in Victoria.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen. We are smack in the middle of winter right now.
And we moved to an even colder place.
Yeah. As you would have seen, I bought the truck from Tassie. If all goes well and we have the truck done before summer, we'll probably start the trip in Tassie.
Do Tassie first, because we can go over there for a month or two. Then we can fix anything that needs changing. Get more gear if we missed something, or if we
Unload.
we didn't use this,
Yeah.
we can get rid of
That'll be
stuff.
the most likely situation. It'll be
Yeah.
unloading all the gear we didn't use because usually you take twice as much as what you need on a trip like this.
And picking up these two monsters.
We won't be taking the dogs to Tassie, so we'll do a solo trip for a month or two, really get to know the truck and how it works, and there's plenty of good four-wheel driving over there, so I'm sure we'll find plenty of ways to get stuck, get bogged, and have a good time over there. We've made it to the end of this trail. Thanks again everyone for watching, and we'll see you again on the next video.
Bye!
Bye. Okay, you two, in the car.
Oh, good girl. Happy.
Oh, someone doesn't want to get back in the car. Someone wants to continue walking. We've got to go home. The trip hasn't started yet. We have to go home.